Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I have a mail day package to open. Just went to the post office to my P.O. box and found this from my good buddy David M. He has his own channel. If you haven't checked it out, I will put a link in the description of this video. I know if you just search randomly for David M. in YouTube search, you're probably going to get a lot of results, and it may not be the one that I'm talking about, so I will put his link in the description. He's one of my longest subscribers, longest time subscribing to my channel. One of the original guys with people like Lou Rock TV, Shannon from Back to the Cardboard. He's been around my channel for a long time. Incredibly nice guy. We've kind of sent cards back and forth over the last couple of years. And I had just happened to send him a package including some Chicago Cubs cards because he's a big Cubs guy. It wasn't anything too crazy. And then I see this package, which is gigantic, in my P.O. box today. And I'm not exactly sure how I want to approach this. I know he's got quite the collection of Sports Illustrateds at his house, and it kind of feels like we may have a Sports Illustrated of some type or a magazine in here. I want to be kind of careful, though, because this thing is packed pretty full, and I don't want to accidentally cut anything. And it looks like, oh yes, that might be what we have. And he's got some awesome vintage Sports Illustrateds. If you haven't checked out his videos, go ahead and do that. And look what we have here. Also got a note. Let me grab that out of there and see what it says off camera. It says, I hope all is going well. As promised, here are a few cards, including the one you're missing for the set you are working on. Hopefully nothing crazy, but hopefully some stuff that will fit the old PC that you may not have. It's been awesome getting to know you, and I'm thoroughly in our league. He's talking about our fantasy baseball league, which, oh man, my team is struggling. I've got Cody Bellinger and Christian Yelich are my first two picks, and they are both injured. Yelich came back for what, one game, and then he went right back on the DL. My team is really not performing well this year. Wish you and the Royals the best. I especially can't wait to see Bobby Witt Jr. up and in action. Take care, man. David M. Awesome guy. Like I said, go out and check out his channel. Looks like we've got some old-timey Sports Illustrateds here. This is Darryl Porter and Kansas City Royals from the June of 1980. The Royals went on to the World Series that year, and they lost in their first ever appearance in the World Series to the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's another one. Awesome. George Brett, set to bust loose from 1984. He's healthy again, but the Royals are hurting. 84 was not quite their year. They finally broke through and won the World Series in 1985. You see $1.95. I'm definitely going to have to check these out. This one is one that I actually have a copy of. I purchased this, man, back in eBay in a former life when eBay was just barely a thing. This is when they won the World Series in 1985. You can see it right there, November the 4th, against the St. Louis Cardinals in that kind of infamous now series with the blown call in Game 6 and then the blowout in Game 7 when Whitey Herzog got ejected. But anyway, I purchased a copy of this on eBay like way back. I mean like early 2000s. And I even I paid for, that was before there was like PayPal or, anything like that. I paid for it in just straight cash. And it was crazy. Cash in an envelope. And then here's a Bo Jackson one. Hail to the Hall, Cooperstown at 50 years old. The Hall of Fame, there you go, Cooperstown, 1989. Bo Jackson, one of the most exciting players ever. Man, it would have been nice to see what he could have done if he was able to stay healthy. Obviously, that football injury kind of shortened his career in both sports. 1982, when George Brett was at the end of his career, his crowning achievement there, you can see 3,000 hits in pursuit. He finally got it against the California Angels, obviously now the Los Angeles Angels. So I'm definitely going to have to check these out. Thank you so much, David, for those. You did not have to do that. He's got a ton of awesome cards in his collection, or awesome cards and awesome magazines. Got some really cool old-time Chicago Cubs cards, like, the T206 cards from way back in the early 1900s. All right, looks like we got ourselves quite a few Royals here. Got a nice little George Brett from Gypsy Queen. Got this 70-year die cut of George Brett. I really like that one. I don't know if I have that one or not. Here's some just regular base cards from Topps Update. Nick Denny, who's a backup catcher. Cam Gallagher, also a backup catcher. Michael Massey, don't know a lot about him. The yellow Walgreens parallel of Maikel Franco, who's now with the Orioles. We got some base cards there. Nick Heath, who's now with Arizona. Ian Kennedy, who's now pitching pretty well, actually, for the Rangers. Adalberto Mondesi still isn't quite healthy yet. Bubic just got recalled and is now with the Major Leagues. Singer's been really good this year. He's pitching tonight against the Cleveland Indians and Shane Bieber in a really big game. The Royals have kind of been stumbling a little bit. They had the best record in baseball, which is absolutely surprising. And then they finally lost a few here to Cleveland, and now they're not #1 record in all of baseball. This is one of the cards I needed for my Scouts Top 100. I think I'm down to like 5 cards that I need. This is last year's Bowman 2020. Kyle Muller, that was the original card that he said that he could possibly set me up with. We've got a little die cut there from SP way back in the day, Upper Deck SP with George Brett. That's a nice one. Topps Chrome of Hunter Dozier, who's actually performing really well. He's been on fire the last few days. There's a cool Kirby Puckett and Bo Jackson. Gavin Lux, Future Star, Mike Trout. Hey man, always a great day when you've got a Mike Trout card. There's just the regular Trout, and then the Gypsy, or Allen and Ginter Trout as well. Thank you so much for these, man. Did not have to do that. There's one from Topps Update, and then a Mike Moustakas. This looks like the gold parallel rookie card of Mike Moustakas, who always will have a special place in the hearts of Kansas City fans for his part in the 2015 World Series championship team, and that is card #1 from, it looks like, 2011 Bowman. That's really cool, the gold parallel rookie card of Mike Moustakas. So thank you so much, David M. One more time, everyone, I encourage you to click off of my video and go check out his channel. It will be down in the description down below. He's got some really great content, and you can go back through his videos and see all sorts of cool stuff. Old-timey cards, vintage cards, magazines, and just some really neat stuff on his channel. So thank you so much for watching this one, guys. Go ahead and check out David M's channel, and I will see you in another video shortly. Be good out there, everybody.